Pine pollen can reverse aging. When the male pine cones look nice and yellow and fluffy like this, you can just tap one and a burst of yellow pine pollen will just come right out. It also enhances immune function, increases energy levels, and reduces inflammation. And the one at the top that you can't see is it helps balance hormones, especially in men. When I went out today to harvest some, I used a giant cheesecloth, made a little baggie, put all of the male pine cones in here, and then you get a paper bag and just shake, shake it out. Here's a little from my bag. This is maybe the third or fourth time I've shaken it. If you want to know more medicinal food combinations and stuff that you can harvest and forage yourself, I have a book right here for $1. Amazing different combinations. After you shake it out in the bag, you want to put it, just like tap the bag lightly and get it poured in a bowl like this. And it won't look like much, but you don't actually need very much of this stuff to work. It's very potent stuff. And then afterward, I made a funnel out of paper because paper is the best material to use. You want to use a paper bag. I used a paper funnel. It can stick to the plastic a little bit more. It can be a little bit harder to get out, but you can use plastic, especially if you have a ton of pollen and you're not worried about the scraps. But I didn't have that much. So I put it in my little whiskey bottle, and every time the pine in there settles a little more, I'll shake it out some more, keep collecting. You can get a pretty decent amount from a little when you use the cheesecloth like that, and then you don't have to separate it again after the fact. So when you're actually taking the pine pollen, the best thing to do is to mix it with some lemon. So I would recommend doing like a pine pollen lemonade. If you want to make it super healthy, you can do lemon juice, water, pine pollen, and honey. And this is because, like I said with my book, this is the synergistic combination. You're going to get the most out of the pine pollen by putting it with something with a high vitamin C content. My book is all about synergistic food combinations, so it's lots of stuff like that telling you exactly how to eat the food. Like pepper, black pepper is one of the best things that you can add to every meal because it boosts nutrient absorption by 2,000%. Yes, 2,000. Not 200, 2,000%. So if you are eating something, hell, if you are drinking something and you really need to get the most out of it, add black pepper. So if you have any doubt that you aren't eating your foods the proper way, getting the nutrients out of them, even though you know this is good food and this should be healing you and you should be getting change, buy the book. It's $1.